Today I'm here for our second edition, our February edition of Into the Limelight, and I'm here today with Alberto Ferrari. Hello, Alberto.
Thank you.
Well, Alberto has come to us actually from Italy. And when did you move back to the U.S.?
At this point, 4 years ago, more
It's
than
been
that.
4 years.
Yes, it has been 4 years.
Wow. Where were you? You were in our Italy office, obviously.
Yes. Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your history with the company and where you came from. What you do in Italy?
In Italy, I was part of Multinet Technology before the Empirix acquisition. I was probably the number 2 employee of Multinet Technology.
Wow.
Right after the foundation of the company. And when Multinet was acquired by Empirix, I spent still a couple of years in Italy, and then I decided to move here.
Now, were you also with Franco before Multinet
Yes.
also?
Yes, I was with Franco in our previous company. Franco hired me around, I think, 2000. So
Now, was that right out of school?
Yeah, right out of school, basically.
Oh.
With a very little experience.
And you look so much younger than that.
Yeah, well, and slimmer as well.
So you came right out of school. You
Yeah.
started working with Franco.
Started working with Franco, as actually with Mauro as a protocol, so working with
Okay.
protocol, and then I was in Sorais Telecom, our previous company. I was leading the team that moved the system from Windows to Linux.
Oh, okay.
And then from then, leave the company, start Multinet Technology, got acquired by Empirix, and I'm here.
And then 4 years ago, you decided to move here. Why did you
Yeah.
decide to move to the U.S.?
It's a good question. My mother asks me that every day.
I'm sure your mother misses you.
Yeah, I need a change. So
Yeah.
it's a good experience. So we'll see how it goes. It's
Well,
still in progress.
it's great to have you here. Now, I also understand now you've taken on the responsibility as lead architect for the our NFV architecture. Can you
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about that?
So NFV is basically is a term from ITU that basically tells you the tendency of the network operator to move from network equipment, hardware network equipment, to virtual network equipment. But it's not just that, it's also a different architecture where you tend to have small and scalable equipment, virtual equipment that talk to each other in a very standardized way. And the key point of NFV is actually everything is automated, everything is scalable.
Okay.
So the network can grow and shrink on demand, and it happens automatically without human intervention.
And why is that important for us?
It's important for our customer,
Okay.
so it's important for us,
Very good.
basically. But the moment that your network can grow and shrink on demand, your network monitor system need to be able to grow and shrink on demand as well and follow the network. There is also a new challenge because in this decomposed environment, you're not going to have a small number of equipment that process a great number of data, but a very large number of equipment that process a small amount of data.
Oh, so
that
rather than
means
having
that
one big probe,
big one, you're going to have 1,000 of small one.
I see.
So that's make things a little bit more difficult to manage.
So is that where they talk about orchestration and how
Yes.
that all? And what does
Everything-
that mean?
Orchestration means that everything that used to be handled by human, like I create a new network element, I configure that network element, and I connect the network element to everything else. All this will be executed automatically through script, including the testing, and it can be created and tear down very quickly, like in minutes, and adjusted on demand very quickly. So the idea is, if it is automatic, it's less likely that you have an error.
Okay, very good. Now I understand we got our first order at Telecom Italia
Yes.
for an IMS application, or?
Yes, so we got an order on a virtualized environment. So Telecom Italia is moving, like many other operators, is slowly moving their equipment from the physical to virtual. So they have, they're starting from a DRA application, so diameter application. So they selecting as a virtual infrastructure, they select the solution from Cisco, and they use a third-party VNF, and we are going to be integrated in that virtual environment with our probe, and that probe will be integrated with the physical probe that they already have in place.
Okay. So that's excellent. Sounds like a great opportunity for us, and you're right on the lead bumper for us, as they say, in the marketplace and with our solution. The question is, when do we ship?
Good question. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. We absolutely need to move from this stage where we are right now, where we are basically writing prototype, into kind of get much closer to what our customer want and need soon. So we want to be able to ship as soon as possible, but I mean, we need the right opportunity. It's basically
you hear that,
a new
sales?
product.
We need the right opportunity
and
to bring this to the market. And but it sounds like a great opportunity. You're again leading the charge for us from a company perspective. We really appreciate all the work that you've done here. But I do have one more question.
Sure.
Can you get me a discount on a red Ferrari?
No, I'm sorry. If you need a discount, you can't afford it.
But I thought you were part of the family.
I'm not.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.